Hey, so pay no attention to how I look. I just look this way for a certain reason. Really, no reason other than I just wanted to play in makeup for like the first time in a year or so, right? But I was kind of thinking about stuff in general, and I was just thinking about how like lately I've been extremely bored. Like I come home and I have no desire to do anything. Yes, I'm working. I'm going to track practice. I'm doing all these different things, but I'm just feeling empty on the inside, right? And truthfully, I feel like it's a mixture of a lot of things, or it feels in my mind like it's a mixture to a lot of things, but it's truthfully not. Truthfully, the biggest problem or the biggest issue is just within myself. And to explain that, it's always, I'm always in this current state where I'm pushing myself into the need of needing to do something or having to fulfill my needs or my time with something to make it making something my clear objective. But I don't need to do that. I could just exist. I could just be. I could just do whatever I want to do. But it doesn't. It never always feels like that. It always feels like I'm wasting my time. Like I'm not being productive or I'm not doing what I was ordained to do or whatever you want to call it. Right. Um, and then it gets toxic. It gets sad. It gets exhausting. And then I just come back to this constant state of like I'm wasting my time. I'm doing nothing. And then when I try to do something, I have no drive. I have no will. Lately, I've been on the drive. I've been on the grind. Like heck, I've been on the motherfucking grind, bro. Like I've been actually doing stuff for me, and I deserve that. I deserve to do things that bring me happiness. Like I literally just made my vision board. I'm not gonna show you it because y'all see what'll happen this year, next year. It's coming to fruition, but excuse me, I've been on my grind, but even with the being on my grind type of behavior, I when I'm not doing something, I just get tired. I just get overwhelmed. And then I'm constantly telling myself or telling John or telling my family like I feel like I'm wasting my life. And truthfully, I feel like part of it is just time management. If I knew how to better manage my time or gave myself something else to focus on, I probably wouldn't be having this issue, you know? But I think another issue is that I have these goals, I have these ideas, I know what I want to do, and then I don't do them. Yeah, like I told you, I've been grinding, and I'm not lying. I've been grinding on one of my goals, but there's an ultimate goal that I have, and I don't do anything in regards to it out of fear, right? Or told things like trust God or just take a leap of faith. And yes, a lot of that is different discipline. A lot of that is just taking that first step, but it still gets scary. Do you know what I mean? So I end up getting overwhelmed, and then I get up to this place to where I'm just, I don't know. It's like I'm out of the state of being a Christian. I'm out of the state of being a child of my family, of God, of the universe, or whatever. I'm just a being, right? And there's nothing wrong with just, being within yourself, like focusing in on yourself, but it's just it's not the same, right? I know what I have to do. I'm pretty sure we all know what we're ordained to do, even if we don't feel like it is within us. But we let fear get in the way. So if I had a child and they told me about this, and they were telling me about how they just feel bored or they don't know what to do with their time, I would ask them what did they do with their time. And if they telling me nothing, I'll tell them to do something. If they're telling me like what I've been saying, I'll tell them, okay, write down everything you've done. And then after you write down everything you've done, show me how it plays into what you want to do ultimately. Are there steps missing? Are there things that you're not really focusing in on that you could possibly be focusing on? And just be in the present moment. The past is gone, it's the sand of time. But be in this moment, feel it for what it is, and apply yourself. Not to where you're overworked, not to where you're stressed, not to where things just seem overwhelming, but be in this moment and be present. If you have the ability to, which I'm blessed to where I'm in a position where I have the ability to follow my dreams, there's more than enough facets, then you don't have the right to say that you're bored or you're tired. Yes, you might not be as motivated, but you don't have the right to say that you have nothing to do. You have something to do. You just have to hold yourself accountable. If you want it bad enough, you'll do it. So why aren't you doing it?